This is a special session for Raju Skills animators. Very good evening and welcome to the session. As you know, our mission is to make you fall in love with OED. So today we'll look into part B and understand how to tackle part B. I'll give you some special techniques, how to go about, which I haven't done so far. Let's see how it works. OET reading skills. OET 2.0 occupational English test, subtest reading part B. Reading part, 6 texts and 6 questions. Maybe 10 minutes time, 3 option MCQs. You'll have to complete at least within 10 minutes, though you have 12 minutes. Let's check out the steps. Step 1 is find the topic or the title or a heading, whatever you mean. South Australia worst for children's asthma hospitalization according to new report. This is what you have to immediately focus upon as you start, because you have the clue for the answer definitely in the text. Step 2, skim the questions for hedging words. Now, how to skim the questions is the task. The more successful we are in skimming the questions, more easy to find out the answers. So we'll look into it. As I have already explained several times, hedging words. What do you mean by hedging words? The heading is this: South Australia worst for children's asthma hospitalization according to new report. Children's asthma hospitalization is the hedging word here, or the key phrase is asthma hospitalization. In the question, what reason is given in this article that explains why hospitalization of children with asthma is worse in South Australia? See, now hospitalization of children with asthma is the hedging word. Children's asthma hospitalization is the title. And here in the question, you have hospitalization of children with asthma. That is synonymous language being used. That's why I said you should look into the hedging words in the title first. Now, hedging words means keywords. There are 2 types of hedging words. One is concept-based hedging word or keyword, and the second one is differentiating hedging word or keyword. Now, here you see the option A, lack of time to upskill asthma sufferers. Option B, lack of time to upskill GP practice staff about asthma. And option C, lack of time to upskill hospital staff about asthma. So the concept-based hedging word or keyword in all the 3 options is upskill, upskill, upskill. Whereas differentiating hedging word or keyword or phrase is, first one is asthma sufferers, second one is GP practice staff, third one is hospital staff. So 3 groups of people, they are the differentiating. Now, your question is whom to upskill. That is the question. You have to identify or understand from the text. Whom to upskill. Upskill is the task now. Whom to upskill is the question now. So as I have told you, here you have in the title as well as the question, the hedging word is about asthma. So answer must be, as per the strategies I have already explained several times, the answer must be about asthma patients.
Asthma.
Yeah.
Asthma sufferers.
So that is a presumption that we have, but then we'll look into the text. Step 3, scan the text for the answer. In scanning, you have to use these methods. Already for title and heading, you have found out, but still, again, when you go to the text, you go into the title first, or the heading first, so that you recapitulate what you understood earlier. Step 2, identify the opening sentence or the topic sentence where you have again the hedging word or a clue to the answer. Third one, identify the paragraph structure. Fourth one, scan the text for the answer. Fifth one, analyze the text and answer options. We'll look into it. So the step 3 is identify the paragraph structure. So what is the structure here? Okay, now this is the paragraph structure you see. This is the heading you have, South Australia worst. Or maybe we'll just have a reading of the paragraph. Let the system read it. Just listen to, okay? So also a listening practice.
South Australia worst for children's asthma hospitalizations according to new report. A new report has revealed that more South Australian children are hospitalized because of their asthma than anywhere else in the country. Between 2011 and 2013, 361 children per 1 lakh on average presented to South Australian hospitals, above the rates for NSW and Victoria. There were only 157 presentations per 1 lakh people in Tasmania, which has the highest prevalence at 12.6%. Asthma Australia Chief Executive, Michelle Goldman said the number of hospital cases in South Australia was unusual and finding out why was the magic question. She said the condition was often overlooked in GP appointments. which could make management of it tricky. There's not enough time currently in the system to provide the education that's required so that people with asthma understand the condition, understand the role of preventive medication, and have the tools they need to self-manage the condition well, Ms. Goldman said.
Okay, now you see this is the heading. This is the topic sentence. Now the first sentence is the topic sentence. And both this heading as well as the topic sentence, when you read, you should try to understand in your own way and write down in the initial stages. And if you want more competency, you have to write down the summary of those things in your own words. Definitely the heading as well as the topic sentence will be same. So the topic here is South Australian Children's Asthma Hospitalization. Here, South Australia worst for children's asthma hospitalization. And the topic sentence says South Australian children are hospitalized because of their asthma. So the same thing, in short, South Australian children's asthma hospitalization is the problem or the issue here in this text. Now, what happens next? They have to explain, how did you make that statement? So you have to give evidence, illustrations, what you call developing sentences. Okay. You have to give evidences. So this is all these details about the percentage and details are given as evidence, the developing sentence. Next, what happens? Again, the reiteration of the topic sentence. Topic sentence is repeated again. Asthma Australia Chief Executive Michelle Goldman said the number of hospital cases in South Australia was unusual. So the topic sentence is repeated again to stress and say this is the problem. Next one is, so you see the reason explained. The reasons explained. Why this problem? That is a magic question. You can see there is a inverted comma for magic question which says something important. And reason one. What is the reason one? The condition was often overlooked in GP appointments. And reason two, there is not enough time currently in the system to provide the education that's required. There's not enough time currently in the system to provide the education that's required. So what should be the answer as per the strategies we have learned? Where should be the answer?
Reason.
Reason, yeah. One of the reasons, when reasons are given or solutions are given or advantages are given or benefits are given, one of those 2 or 3 must be the answer. Okay, let's check. The cause and effect language used, that's not required for this, but then just using it. Step 4, identify the paragraph structure. What is the structure? One point or a problem is given. What is the problem here? Children's asthma hospitalization. And reasons discussed. Reason 1, reason 2. Only 2 reasons are here. There could be 3 reasons also. One of these must be the answer. And other thing could be like some point is given, a problem is stated, solutions are discussed. Then you have solution 1, solution 2, solution 3, whatever. Then maybe other structure could be benefits. We have already seen one paragraph. Benefits, benefit 1, benefit 2, benefit 3 could be, or benefit 4, whatever, classification passages. So other could be advantages or disadvantages. Then you have advantage 1, advantage 2, advantage 3, or advantage. So that is the paragraph structure that's very, very important. And step 5, analyze the text and answer options. Now this is the text and answer options. What reason? What reason? Let's highlight it. What reason? So what is the heading word here?
Reason.
Reason, yes. Reason is important. You have to find out a reason. Then is given in this article that explains why. Again, this word why tells you about reason. Why hospitalization of children with asthma is worse in South Australia. The reason given is upskill is the concept. Whom to upskill? And as per our strategies, we said if the topic, the title as well as the topic sentences is concept, that must be the answer. You cannot have different thing in the whole thing. You cannot speak about other things in the same paragraph. Now here, see, asthma sufferers, we said that is an option, that must be the option. Can you see here? And finding out why was the magic question. Finding out why. So you have why here. Why this problem? Hospitalization of children, asthma is going worse or number is increasing. She said the first reason given, the condition was often overlooked in GP appointments, which could make management of it tricky. Now, which could make management of it tricky is the effect. Cause is the reason, or the cause is finding out why was the condition was often overlooked in GP appointments. Then second one is there is not enough time currently in the system to provide the education that is required. Again, you have the word so that, which says rest of them are effects. First effect, so that people with asthma understand the condition. Number one, effect number one, understand the role of preventer medication. Effect number two, and have the tools they need to self-manage the condition. Effect number three. Three effects are given, but we don't require here effects, and effect can never be answer because the reason is asked. Cause is asked. Reason and cause are synonyms. Okay, so you need not look into other things. Definitely, you will be looking for asthma sufferers or upskilling, and you will have to understand the synonymous expressions. Now, you see, as you find upskill as the concept-based hedging word, you have to ask whom to upskill. Three category of people are there. They are the differentiating hedging words. Now, lack of time to upskill asthma sufferers is the answer. And lack of time, what is given in the text? There is not enough time. Lack of time, synonymous expression is there is not enough time.
Not enough time.
And upskill, what is given in the text? The synonymous is to provide the education.
Provide the
Upskill means
education.
provide the education.
Provide.
And you have the cause and effect language, which could make so that, if you remember, I told you there are varieties of ways of using cause and effect. And as I said, here there are, for further information, if you want, cause and effect. See now, the condition was often overlooked in GP appointments, which could make, which is the cause now? The condition was often overlooked in GPs is the cause. And what is the effect? Which could make management of its tricky.
Management of
That is the effect. And now
Effect.
here, there is not enough time currently
Correct.
in the system to provide the education that's required. So that means next is effect. People with asthma understand the condition number one effect number one. This is not required for this answer, but I'm just telling you so that you understand when the cause and effect type of answer is required. Understand the role of the preventer medication. And third is have the tools they need to self-manage the
Self-manage the
well.
condition.
See, this is cause and effect language. If an effect is asked in the question, hedging word is effect. Instead of reason here, you have seen here it is reason. See, here it is reason. But if the effect is asked, one of these last three ones or the previous one will be the answer. So you have to analyze in this way. That's it.